Smartest thing you've ever seen someone do. Everyone at our school knew this guy. Luis was a drug dealer. He wouldn't even try to hide it because our entire school already knew who he was. Everybody loved him, however. He literally drove the principal insane. Whenever something drug-related happened at school, he was always the first person they searched. The teachers all knew. The principal knew. Even the cops knew who he was. However, they could never actually prove it. Every time they searched him, they'd never actually catch him with anything. I'd watch as our principal would knock on our door, interrupting our class, and without even saying a word, Luis would just stand up to let them search him out in the hall. The cops would pull him over just for existing and try to search his car, but they too would never catch him with anything. The administration got so frustrated, they would cut the lock off his locker almost every week just to try and find his stash. He literally drove them insane. Then someone spread a rumor that Luis was hiding his stash in a locker that wasn't assigned to anybody. It spread like wildfire, and not too long after our principal heard. But since there were too many lockers, our principal decided to gather all of our teachers and cut the locks off literally every locker in the school to search them. The entire time, Luis literally laughed in their faces as they spent hours looking and didn't find a single thing. The administration had no idea what to do. Every time they caught another kid with something illegal at school, they'd ask where they got it, and every time the kid would always say, "I bought this from Luis." Luis actually encouraged them to say it. "Yeah, tell them it was me. I don't care." So they'd search Luis again, pat him down in the hallway in front of everyone, and brought cops to search his car weekly. He just let them. "Find anything?" he'd ask with a smirk while they completely lost their minds. But then something happened. Over Christmas break, the principal's son asked him for a new pair of shoes for Christmas. However, not just normal shoes. They were shoes that actually had a secret compartment hidden in the bottom of them that you could hide small things in. As soon as our principal heard that, light bulbs went off in his head. He couldn't wait for winter break to be over, and literally the first day back, as soon as first period started, we hear someone yell over the intercom, "Luis, get your ass down to the principal's office right now." Our principal was sure he had him this time. Luis walked into that office like he'd done 100 times before. However, this time was different. When he got there with a smile on his face, the principal didn't ask him to empty his pockets. Didn't ask him
To continue, tap the arrow in the bottom right corner and copy the link, then tap the CapCut icon in the bottom left. Finally, click the red button.
My father's gaze was locked on the rugged road ahead, his knuckles white on the steering wheel. I tracked the
Click the link in my profile to watch the exciting follow-up.